Hey guys, thank you so much for choosing At Home Yoga with Nicole to do your practice today. If you like this video, be sure to check out my Patreon, which is listed in the show notes. Also subscribe because a new class is going to be out every single Monday. And then if you'd like to donate for content creation for future videos, you can always donate at Venmo or PayPal. All of that's listed on my Instagram at Home Yoga with Nicole, all one word. Thank you so much. Enjoy your practice. Hi all, welcome to At Home Yoga with Nicole. I am Nicole and this is my home. And today we're going to be doing a practice called I've Got Your Back, meaning the entire practice is on our backs. How great is that? It's going to be real cozy, real relaxing, really about stretching the spine, giving some love to the lower back, and it's a perfect thing to wear doing your jammies. So feel free to put on something cozy, let your pets come nearby. Winston's not too far, so I'm sure he will be entering. He's sleeping right now. And have a blanket if you'd like, whatever feels good. It's a short practice, we're only doing 20 minutes, and it should be cozy. So if you're ready, let's head to our mats. And guess what? We're gonna start on our backs. Great. So making your way down. And we're gonna go into our reverse cobblers. So feet kiss together, legs fall open. Place the left hand on the heart, right hand on the lower belly. Now if, like me, I can't really get up to my heart without lifting my arms, let your arms relax and just have a general spacing there. Let the eyes power down if that feels good to you. And I want you to start to connect to your breath. And notice how you're feeling today. What is it that you're bringing to the mat? What are you carrying with you today? And think about what you want to welcome on the mat for the next 20 minutes, an intention. Just one word. We're going to fill that space behind the third eye. We'll start with 3 nice cleansing breaths. So inhale through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Nice. Inhale through the nose. Breathe in that one word. And sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. Excellent. Let those eyes flutter open. You'll take the hands to the outside of the thighs and just close them like a storybook. Beautiful. And we're just going to do some spinal flexion here. I want you to plant your feet down into the earth, palms come out to the side, and I want you to just play here. Press the feet into the mat so much so that the lower back becomes flush with your mat. You can feel it. They're kind of glued together. The lower abs turn on, and then let go by allowing that natural curvature to the lower spine. We can see it. Let's see if I can show you. So the difference is very small, but it's great for the lower spine. I'm going really fast right now, but we're going to go nice and slow, pairing it with the breath. So what we're going to do is inhale, let the belly button come up naturally, have a nice natural arc of the spine. Exhale, push into those feet, bring the lower back, glue it down to the mat. Inhale, release. So it barely might look like I'm doing anything at all. Exhale, flat with the mat. That's okay. Inhale, release. Exhale, flush with the mat. We'll do 2 more, okay? Inhale, release. You'll feel your head kind of shift. Exhale, flush with the mat. 1 more. Inhale, release. Exhale, flush with the mat. Beautiful. Shake that booty out. Nice. We're gonna inhale right knee to the chest, 10-finger grip. Exhale the left foot out and straight. Flex that foot. Each inhale, bring that knee nice and close to the chest. Each exhale, lengthen out through the heel of the left foot. And here, let's do a little rolling through our right ankle. Continue to breathe deeply, nice long neck. Relax your jaw. Go the other way if you haven't. Nice. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do is inhale that left foot up. No worries if it's not straight. If you need a little healthy bend, that's okay. Flex those toes to the nose. Nice. Might feel a little shake, that's okay. And then let's release the knee, plant the foot to the earth. And if you can, create a grip around the back of the thigh. Ooh. Those are tight hammies on me. If you want to go a little bit further, you can move the hands up. You get that flexibility here. But don't force anything, we're being cozy today. Maybe a little pulse. And when we pulse, we do it mindfully, right? You can feel what's happening. You never want to... Those are technical sounds. But I do see, like, whenever there's pulsing, people tend to turn off their brains and just have that repetitive motion. But really, it should be about finding your edge, your comfortable edge. Beautiful. Then we're going to take that left foot, cross the ankle over the right. We've created a number 4 here, and then we're going to reach our hand through the hole in the middle of our thighs, around the outside of the right foot, and create a grip underneath that thigh. Reverse pigeon. So you'll feel this in the hip. Bringing that right knee closer, encourage the left knee to open up. Maybe a little rock side to side. Oh yeah, that feels good. I've been kind of stressed lately, like really carrying that stress in my body. So I notice when I actually do these slower practices where I'm holding my stress, which is often in my hips and my shoulders. And my jaw, of course. How can I forget the jaw? Beautiful. Lengthen up through that right foot. And again, no worries if there's a bend. Flex the foot. Nice. Now we're going to bend that knee. You're going to release your grip. And close that little space between the thighs. So it's almost like you're sitting on a chair cross-legged. And then create a grip. It can be your shins. It could be the ankles or around the outside of the feet. This is cow face pose. It can feel a little strange. You want to bring the knees close to the chest and reach those feet out towards opposite sides. And you can see I've created, like, this is the cow's nose coming towards me. These are the horns. I guess that would be a bull, but we do this pose sitting up as well, but I think it's a little bit easier on your back. Breathe. Take that time to be patient with yourself. Remind yourself of that one word intention. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, release down. Keep those legs crossed. And by release, I mean the hands. And then we're going to continue. Left knee is going to come over to the right side for a twist. Eagle twist. Oh, oh, did you hear all that popping? Nice. Gaze can be over that left shoulder. And if that twist is too uncomfortable, that kind of layering of the knees, feel free to undo it and just have equal knees. Breathe into that lower spine. Feel the back kind of wringing out like that wet towel. I love that image. Last couple of deep breaths here. And then using your core, inhale back through center. Nice. Bring both feet down to the earth. Pull up your pants if you need to. We're going to do that other side. So inhale, left knee to the chest, 10-finger grip, and it can be below or above. I am, excuse me, my furniture is in the way, but that's what at-home yoga is about. You adjust. So each inhale, bring that knee nice and close to the chest. Each exhale, lengthen out through the heel of the right foot and rotate that ankle. Gently, softly, smoothly. Knowing that you can always shut your eyes. I'm here to guide you, but you don't need to be watching me, right? Unless you're using the captions, then of course, just a soft gaze. But you also know where we're going. We already did the other side. Reverse. Beautiful. And then lift up with that right foot. Flex the toes to the nose. Feel free to give yourself a healthy bend of the knee if that feels right to you. I love putting my feet in the air. Something great to do is actually put your butt against the wall and let both feet just be up against the wall. And you can play with having them wide open or just straight in the air. It actually really helps with anxiety. It's such a beautiful way to calm the nervous system. Or if you have a block or a couple cushions, putting it under the lower back just to elevate you a little bit. So fun. Last couple of breaths here. And then let's release that left foot. Create a grip if you want to try behind the back of the thigh. If this is enough for you, cool. Or maybe coming up for a deeper stretch. You will feel it in those hammies. Breathe. And then we're going to cross that ankle over the left knee. Hands string on through to underneath the left thigh. Reverse pigeon. Give yourself a little rock if that feels right. Sometimes just finding stillness in the poses is really lovely, and other times you might crave a little motion, but there's no stiff and hard rule, hard and fast rule, whatever. There's no rule that you have to be still or moving. So this is about listening to your body. Beautiful. Now release those hands. Close in that gap, and you're going to create a grip again. It might be the shins, maybe the ankles, or around the outside of the feet. Cow face. Flex those feet, knees come close to the chest. Try to bring those shoulders down. You'll see my habit is to always have my shoulders roll in. They love it. And so I'm constantly saying, you know what, shoulders? You're doing a great job, but I need you to just roll back. You may feel this on the outside of the booty, the inner thighs. It's a tough pose. And different body types adjust to it very differently. It also depends on like how long your arms are, how long your legs are. So just be patient. And let's release the hands. We're going to take that right knee over to the left side. Get that twist going. Whew, I went. And then gaze over the right shoulder. And while you're here, see if you can relax 5% more. Whatever that means to you. Maybe it's a release of the jaw. Maybe it's just shutting the eyes. Maybe you're clenching and you just have to say, okay, body, let go. That's usually me. Breathe deeply into any place that feels particularly tight today. Nice. Last few breaths. Use that core. Untwist. Feet down to the mat. Let's open the feet as wide as the mat. And we're just going to drop the knees from side to side. Just a little windshield wiper. Should feel like a really nice release to the lower back. Beautiful. Let's drop them both over to the right side. Just let them relax. We'll bring the hands behind the head. Make a little cup, but let those thumbs kind of relax down the back of the neck. And we're gonna do a couple of crunches. No big deal, we're gonna breathe into it. Let the legs be heavy, great for the obliques, the side. So we'll inhale. On the exhale, chin comes up to the ceiling. So you can see there's no head movement. It's like you have an orange right under that chin. So we're just pulling up and then pushing down. Well, not pushing. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. Check that those elbows stay out. Exhale, inhale, exhale. You got this. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale, exhale, and hold it. 2, 3, 4. Release on 5. Yes. We'll do the other side, but I promise no more core. So windshield wipers, the knees over to the left side. Beautiful. We got to work those other obliques. Hands behind the head. Release those thumbs. You can even give a little massage to the neck. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You got it. Exhale. Smile. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice. Bring those knees, drop them together. And then we're just going to take the hands and push the thighs away. You can even use the backs of the knuckles. Give some love to those hip flexors. Beautiful. Nice. And then lengthen out those feet. Palms face up. Let the eyes power down. And let's refocus on that one word intention. And as short as this release is, knowing that it can inspire the rest of your day. You can do these stretches whenever you need them. Let's do one more deep inhale through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Here we go. Inhale through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. You can stay where you are. I'm just going to come up so I can see you. So keep breathing. Relax. Have some compassion. You are very strong. And from your back, we're going to finish out the same way we always do by bringing the hands in prayer. Bring the thumbs to the center of the forehead for wisdom, to the center of the mouth for freedom, and to the center of the heart for love. Thank you so much for joining with me. I hope you feel good. I hope your back feels lovely. Make sure to check back. We release a new class every Monday. And I will see you next week. Thanks, y'all.